America wasn't built to be seen from an airplane window. It was built to be driven. From red rock canyons that look like they belong on another planet, to coastal highways where the Pacific crashes against cliffs right beside your car door, this country has some of the greatest driving roads on Earth. And today, we're counting down 15 of the absolute best. These are the road trips that travelers keep coming back to, year after year. Whether you're planning your first American adventure or your 10th, grab a notebook, because by the end of this video, you'll have a bucket list longer than Route 66. Let's hit the road. Number 15, Savannah to Charleston Coastal Drive. We're kicking things off with the Deep South at its most charming. The drive from Savannah, Georgia, to Charleston, South Carolina is only about 2 hours on the highway. But stretch it into a full day or two along the coastal route and you'll discover something magical. Savannah greets you with its moss-draped squares, cobblestone streets, and some of the best southern cooking in the country. Then the road takes you through the low country, past salt marshes, tidal creeks, and barrier islands like Hilton Head and Beaufort, where the pace of life slows to a crawl. You end up in Charleston, a city overflowing with pastel row houses, world-class restaurants, and history on every corner. This drive is pure southern elegance, slow, beautiful, and deeply romantic. Number 14, the Overseas Highway, Florida Keys. Imagine driving over the open ocean. That's the Overseas Highway, US Route 1, running from Miami down through the Florida Keys to Key West. It's 113 miles of bridges, islands, and turquoise water stretching out to the horizon in every direction. You'll cross the famous 7-mile bridge, one of the longest in the world, where it genuinely feels like you're flying over the sea. Stop in Islamorada for fresh seafood. Visit Bahia Honda State Park for some of the best beaches in the entire country. And end your trip with a sunset celebration at Mallory Square in Key West. This is one of those drives that doesn't feel real. It feels like a movie. Number 13, the Great River Road. Following the Mississippi River from Minnesota all the way down to Louisiana, the Great River Road is the longest scenic byway in the United States, passing through 10 states along its route. This isn't about dramatic mountain scenery. It's about music, food, and culture. You'll drive through river towns that feel frozen in time, stop in Memphis for barbecue and blues, and end up in New Orleans where jazz spills out of every doorway. Few road trips give you this kind of cultural depth. It's the heartbeat of America, flowing south with the river. Number 12, Trail Ridge Road, Colorado. Trail Ridge Road is the highest continuous paved road in the United States, topping out at over 12,000 feet inside Rocky Mountain National Park. For 11 straight miles, you're driving above the tree line, surrounded by nothing but alpine tundra, snow-capped peaks, and a sky so big it swallows everything. The views from the top are staggering. On a clear day, you can see across entire mountain ranges. Wildlife is everywhere. Elk herds, marmots, bighorn sheep. And in late June and July, the tundra explodes with tiny wildflowers that somehow survive at this brutal altitude. The road is only open from late May through October, so plan accordingly. This is one of those drives that makes you feel like you're on top of the world, because you literally are. Number 11, the Olympic Peninsula Loop, Washington. The Pacific Northwest is one of the most underrated road trip regions in the country, and the Olympic Peninsula Loop is the crown jewel. Starting and ending in Seattle, this roughly 600-mile loop takes you through Olympic National Park, which somehow contains rainforests, alpine meadows, rugged Pacific coastline, and glacier-capped mountains, all in one park. Drive through the Hoh Rainforest, where moss drapes every surface in green, then head to Rialto Beach to see massive sea stacks rising from the surf. It's moody, dramatic, and absolutely unforgettable. Number 10, Hana Highway, Maui. This might be the most thrilling road trip in all 50 states. The road to Hana on Maui's northeast coast is 64 miles of pure tropical madness, 620 curves, 59 bridges, and waterfalls around nearly every bend. The highway hugs lush green cliffs high above the Pacific, plunging through bamboo forests and past hidden swimming holes. Stop at the black sand beach at Waianapanapa State Park, grab fresh banana bread from a roadside stand in Ka'anai, and hike the Pipiwai Trail through a towering bamboo forest to reach 400-foot Waimoku Falls. The drive takes an entire day, and it should, because rushing through this would be a crime. Just make sure the driver has strong nerves. They don't call it Divorce Highway for nothing. Number 9. The Utah Mighty 5. Utah is home to 5 national parks, and you can connect all of them in one legendary road trip loop. Starting from Las Vegas, you'll hit Zion, Bryce Canyon, Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, and Arches. Each park feels like a different world. Zion has towering Red Canyon walls and the famous Narrows hike. Bryce Canyon has thousands of hoodoo rock spires that glow orange at sunrise. Arches has over 2,000 natural stone arches, including the iconic Delicate Arch. This loop covers roughly 1,000 miles and needs at least a week to do justice. It's one of the most visually stunning drives on the planet. Number 8. The Great Smoky Mountains Loop. The Great Smoky Mountains are the most visited national park in America for a reason. This loop, starting and ending in Knoxville, Tennessee, covers around 500 miles and takes you through mountain towns like Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, the craft breweries of Asheville, North Carolina, and deep into the misty green hills of the park itself. Cades Cove is a highlight, a valley where you can spot black bears, deer, and wild turkeys right from the road. The fall foliage here is legendary. If you time your trip for mid-October, the mountain ridges turn into a patchwork quilt of red, orange, and gold that stretches to the horizon. Number 7. The Beartooth Highway, Montana. The late CBS journalist Charles Kuralt once called this the most beautiful drive in America, and when you see it, you'll understand why. The Beartooth Highway is a 68-mile stretch of U.S. Highway 212 between Red Lodge and Cook City, Montana, climbing through a series of dramatic switchbacks from 5,000 feet all the way to nearly 11,000 feet at Beartooth Pass. Up top, you enter an otherworldly alpine plateau of glacial lakes, snow even in summer, and views that stretch for 100 miles in every direction. The highway leads directly to the northeast entrance of Yellowstone National Park, which means you can pair it with one of the greatest national parks on Earth. It's only open from late May through mid-October, so the window is short, but absolutely worth it. Number 6. Going to the Sun Road, Glacier National Park. Staying in Montana for another masterpiece. Going to the Sun Road is a 50-mile engineering marvel that crosses the Continental Divide at Logan Pass, climbing to over 6,600 feet with sheer drop-offs, waterfalls cascading right onto the road, and jaw-dropping views of glacial valleys below. The road is only fully open from around late June to mid-October, depending on snowfall, so timing is everything. Because of its narrow lanes and sharp switchbacks, vehicles over 21 feet are not permitted. This keeps the drive intimate and unspoiled. Pull over at the Wild Goose Island viewpoint for one of the most photographed scenes in all of Montana. Glacier is one of the last great wild places in the lower 48, and this road is the greatest way to experience it. Number 5. The Southwest National Parks Loop. This is the big one for national park lovers. Starting from Las Vegas, this 2-week loop covers roughly 2,400 miles and connects the Grand Canyon, Monument Valley, Arches, Canyonlands, Bryce Canyon, Zion, and Death Valley. Every single day on this trip delivers a landscape that will make your jaw drop. Sunrise at the Grand Canyon. The towering sandstone buttes of Monument Valley. The alien landscape of Death Valley, the hottest place on Earth. Best done in spring or fall to avoid the brutal summer heat. This is the kind of road trip that changes how you see the world. Number 4. The Blue Ridge Parkway. Stretching 469 miles through Virginia and North Carolina, the Blue Ridge Parkway is America's longest linear park and one of its most scenic drives. The speed limit is just 45 miles per hour, which is perfect. You'll want to go slow. Every curve reveals a new panoramic view of the Appalachian Mountains. Linville Falls is a must-stop. So is the Folk Art Center near Asheville, where local artisans have been practicing traditional Appalachian crafts for generations. Unlike many mountain drives, the Blue Ridge Parkway is gentle and relaxed. No white-knuckle switchbacks, just mile after mile of rolling blue-green ridgelines that gave these mountains their name. Number 3. Big Sur and California's Highway 1. This is the stretch of California coastline that launched a million postcards. Highway 1 through Big Sur is widely considered one of the most beautiful coastal drives in the world. Towering sea cliffs plunge hundreds of feet into the crashing Pacific. The Bixby Creek Bridge arches gracefully over a deep canyon. McWay Falls drops 80 feet onto a pristine, untouched beach. Every pullout is a postcard. Start in Monterey, drive through Carmel, and let the road carry you south through this wild, untouched coastline. Unlike the broader Pacific Coast Highway Drive, this section is all about raw, dramatic nature with almost no commercial development. It's California at its most primal and powerful. Budget at least a full day. You'll want to stop constantly. Number 2. Route 66, the Mother Road, the main street of America. Route 66 is the most iconic road trip in American history, and in 2026, it celebrates its 100th anniversary. Stretching nearly 2,400 miles from Chicago to Santa Monica, this highway defined a generation of American travel. Today, it's a journey through vintage diners, neon signs, quirky roadside attractions, and small towns that time forgot. Visit the Blue Whale of Catoosa in Oklahoma, the Cadillac Ranch in Texas, the Wigwam Motel in Arizona, and end at the Santa Monica Pier with that legendary end of the trail sign. Special centennial events and festivals are happening all along the route throughout the year, making this the single best time in 100 years to drive it. If this road trip has ever been on your list, this is your year. Number 1. The Pacific Coast Highway. Taking the top spot is the king of all American road trips. The Pacific Coast Highway running from San Francisco to Los Angeles and beyond is the drive that every traveler dreams about. Cross the Golden Gate Bridge, heading north or south. Cruise through the seaside charm of Monterey and Carmel. Tackle the jaw-dropping Big Sur coastline. Relax in the wine country around San Luis Obispo. And roll into Santa Barbara and Los Angeles with the Pacific Ocean as your constant companion. What makes this number 1 is the variety. You get world-class cities, small coastal towns, dramatic cliffs, golden beaches, redwood forests, and wine country, all on a single road. No other drive in America packs this much beauty, this much culture, and this much freedom into one continuous journey. It's the ultimate American road trip, and it deserves the top spot. And there you have it, 15 of the best road trips the United States has to offer. From the tropical curves of Maui to the neon glow of Route 66, from the turquoise waters of the Florida Keys to the alpine heights of the Beartooth Highway. America is a country made for the open road. So which road trip is going on your bucket list first? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to Go Vista, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, keep exploring.